Newcastle United has just made a bold move in the transfer market, one that could change the club's course forever. Amidst a turbulent transfer window filled with tough decisions, the Magpies had to navigate financial challenges that significantly impacted their strategies. Fans may not feel it just yet, but what happened behind the scenes could be a game-changer for the club's future. After all, the team is no longer an easy target in the market and is adopting a much more strategic and calculated approach. Before we dive into the details of this surprising move, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us continue bringing exclusive and in-depth news about Newcastle. It's crucial for us to keep doing this work and keep you updated on everything happening at St. James's Park. Back to the main topic. This transfer window was far from transformative in terms of signings for Newcastle, but it made it clear that the club is focusing on the medium and long term. The priority was to balance the finances and avoid Premier League sanctions, and to achieve this, some painful decisions had to be made. This became evident on 30th of June 2024, a date that will go down in the club's history as one of the most intense moments in recent times. The Magpies found themselves under pressure due to the Profitability and Sustainability Rules, PSR, which forced them to sell players to balance the books. The situation was so critical that even Anthony Gordon almost left the club, with Liverpool showing strong interest. In the end, Elliot Anderson became the biggest loss, sold to ensure the club avoided penalties. All of this happened in a context where Newcastle had no bargaining power, as every club knew about their urgent need to sell. Now let's get to the crucial point of this story. Newcastle no longer wants to be a victim of the market, and to achieve this, they have decided to change their approach. Even without major signings in January, the club managed to raise around $68 million through strategic deals, which will allow greater flexibility for future transfer windows. This cautious and calculated approach may not have excited the fans in the short term, but it is exactly what the club needed to secure a more stable future. If you're enjoying this content, don't forget to leave a like. It motivates us to keep bringing detailed information and accurate analysis about Newcastle. Among the sales, Miguel Almiron's transfer was one of the smartest moves, bringing in around $10 million for the club. Considering his age and his declining impact on the squad, this was a positive deal. Another major move was Lloyd Kelly's loan, which will eventually bring around $20 million into Newcastle's accounts. These deals allowed the club to avoid the worst and still create room for a future rebuild. The strategy is now clear: preserve the club's most valuable assets and strengthen the squad sustainably. This means that players like Alexander Isak, who is currently one of the Premier League's most valuable strikers, will be retained and utilized as a key piece in the long-term project. This approach may frustrate fans hoping for immediate reinforcements, but given the current situation, it makes perfect sense. Newcastle is preparing for a massive summer, where they will finally have the freedom to operate in the market without the same financial pressure. This could be the turning point that allows the club to compete for trophies and European football consistently. This January window may have been underwhelming in terms of new arrivals, but it was a crucial step towards ensuring Newcastle comes back even stronger in the seasons to come. And what do you think, Newcastle fans? Do you believe the club is on the right path, or would you prefer a more aggressive approach in the market? Leave your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned to our channel for more exclusive Newcastle United updates.